Alright. Alright, right now we got a Chrysler 200 to 2011 2.4, and this is the code that we're seeing right here, which is the engine position sensor performance and bank 2. This is a p000b code, and normally these are for the variable valve timing sensor, which is the oil control valve, and there's two of them, one on the intake and one on the exhaust. We're gonna walk you around and show you that in a minute, but I got two codes, but the other code is because my assistant turned the car on too far and crank it up instead of just turn it on. But the engine oil temperature, it has a high input for the sensor because it's unplugged and the computer picked it up. So we're gonna go check that code out in a second. All right. All right, so this is the it's just the 2.4 liter. So you can see this is not the 3.6, the 2.4. I already took the cover off and I already started working. But the reason why I'm doing this video is because I've been looking on YouTube and I haven't found no video for no Chrysler 200 for what I need to do right now. So I'm making a video for you guys so you can do it yourself. All right, so you come on over here. This is the oil control valve right here, and this is the hole that you see is exposed, is open right there. That's for the engine oil temperature sensor, which is here, which I already took it out because I took it out because it's easier to access the other sensor when you need to take that out. It's easier to access it. So I used the 3/4 inch. I used the 3/4 millimeter socket for that. I did a 1/2 inch one because the 5/8 one you got a shallower hole, so it can't fit the sensor around it. So that's why I use that one. And you got to unplug the intake air hose right here for the valve, the PVC hose. You can unplug that, then you can take that sensor out. That way you can get to the 10mm that's down there. Now it has two of them. We got one in the intake, but this is the intake, so we know this is the intake. This is the intake, and we got one for the exhaust, which is back here, and the exhaust one is in the back of the engine back here. It's right here. The little shiny one, we just changed this like 2 days ago. So now we here changing this front one because I had a code for the p000a and the b. So we just gonna change both of them because that's what the code is calling for. Both of those malfunctioning. And since I changed A, the owner of the car has said that the performance has been a lot better, but it's still doing it a little bit. So we're gonna change the other one right now. So what you want to do is get you a 10mm with a long deep neck on it. If you don't have one, it's okay, but I have one, so I use it with an extension, and I use my little ratchet to break it loose already. So we're trying to get this out right now. We're gonna change it. I'm gonna show you the new part in a second. So let me get this out, and I'll show you what we're working with. And be careful because that hole is open, so we don't want to drop nothing in that hole. So for that, I'm gonna stick my finger down there. Well, because it's hot, I'm gonna use my pliers and get it. I'm gonna put it like that. Let me put a piece of paper in that hole so I'm gonna drop it in there. This engine is hot. Just got off the road, so I'm trying my best not to get burnt here. And I do have a menace that Alright, there's your 10mm screw right there. You pull that out, and then you can get the sensor out. We'll be getting a magnet to get that symbol. So what you do with this, you could just give it a little shake and a wiggle. It should break free, but if it don't at first, I have a little glove that I'm gonna use. Working on hot cars is not fun. Alright, we back, and this is what we pulled out. The spot in pieces. I guess we can count this as why it's not working. So this is the plug, this is the solenoid, this is the housing for the plunger, and then we ended up with these pieces. So we got it out of the hole, and we're gonna put the new one in and plug it up and put everything back the way we got it. So follow my pieces. We're gonna put this piece in the box of the other one that came out the back of it. This is what came out the exhaust side that we changed. It's the old part, and you can know by the way the hole line up for the screw and the way your plug line up. So if you put it to it like that, and then that's how it sit, or it's probably gonna sit like that or something like that, then you know you got the right one. But rockauto.com will get you some good prices. Rock Auto. So let's get the new one. Get ready to install it. Fresh fruit. There we go. As soon as I get this packaging open, not a professional package opener. Yeah, we still got the napkin in there, so we won't drop nothing in the hole for with it oil temperature sensor when that, keeping it safe. So we don't want no more problems than we already got. And I normally do videos on stuff that I normally don't find videos on. So if I'm doing the videos because I didn't find a video on it, and this is the new part that we're gonna install. Let me grab a napkin and wipe that hole out to make sure we got no debris. I can take this big glove off now. I like to clean the whole lot so we won't have no issues with anything foreign being stuck inside the engine when we put it all back together. Because if it didn't come in there, you don't want to keep it in there. Hold on. Going back in. Before we go, you gotta make sure that your screw hole and your screw hole in there line up the same way. So it's gonna go like this to make sure this hole matches that hole, and then we should be back in the way we came out. All right, and that went in just fine. Get my little napkin out of there so we can make sure we get it in there just right. Alright, we are in the hole. Now it's time to put our screw back. And I just want to straighten up that little hole down there just a little bit. That is in. And now we're going to put in the oil pressure sensor, because we're going to reverse how we took everything out and put it back in. Not the pressure sensor, but the oil temperature sensor, I'm sorry. And just remember, folks, when you're working on aluminum blocks, which is typically going to be anything of your newer cars, you don't want to over tighten. Normally we go by the specs and use a torque wrench to go back to the tightening specs, but right now we're going to work it off of the hand. And normally stuff like this don't need to have a whole lot of torque on it, because it definitely didn't take a whole lot to take it off. So let's see if we could get it back in retrospect of our plug, and that looks good. So we're going to just go ahead on and plug everything back up, and that is it. Fellow and female YouTubers, do-it-yourselfers, as soon as I get this plug back on top of here, we are going to sign out. Let's flip it over there. Maybe I need a little hair on it. There you go. Put that back on, and then you can put this one back on, which is the whole reason for this season to be doing this, is to plug this back up so you can have it functioning properly. And you plug this back up, and I think that means the job is done. You can put your cover back on, and then we can take it for a test drive and make sure everything is good. So don't forget to hit that bell and hit that like and subscribe button.